the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs on CBC and Sportsnet. Tampa and Toronto. Thank you, Coach Springsteen. You know, you fans know, 5,000 of you at Maple Leaf Square, 18,000 plus inside the arena. The whole premise of this is to see who gets to be the boss. And, you know, you just look at that in train lingo. They're letting off steam, they're blowing smoke, they're full of bells and whistles, and inside they want to know if they're hitched to a winner. It's a freight train, Tampa, there's no doubt about that. Looking for the three-peat. Good evening, welcome to Hockey Night in Canada. For Toronto, they just have to find a way to make the grade. They have to find a way to take this season that was so promising and carry on with it and avoid what has derailed them in the past, avoid those train wrecks of the past, and find a way to be the light at the end of the tunnel, and then not have themselves ask, is that a light at the end of the tunnel? Or is that just the lightning? It's a big challenge, there's no question, and we've got lots of coverage for you this evening. 4 games around the NHL later tonight at 8:15 local time, 10:15 Eastern. It'll be the Los Angeles Kings and Edmonton. We'll start on Sportsnet West with that one right at 10 o'clock Eastern or 8 local time. We have the funeral for Guy Lafleur. Some love to Montreal. The images of how you've honored the flower all day, all weekend. The funeral's tomorrow morning at 10:30. That'll be magic. But yeah, here we go. 16 teams aboard the train, the 2022 Stanley Cup train. 15 will be passengers. 1 will arrive at his station in life. Next voice is Sean McKenzie's. Enjoy.
The excitement is building, and so is the nervous energy as we get you set for Game 1 between the Leafs and the Lightning. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside Scotiabank Arena, where that nervous energy I mentioned is understandable considering the narrative that has followed this Maple Leafs team around for years. A great team that cannot seem to find their way out of the first round. It was in this building a year ago that the Maple Leafs suffered maybe the worst loss of all, a Game 7 loss to the Montreal Canadiens that they have said they have reflected on, they have talked about, and they have learned from. And it was 7 months ago on day 1 of training camp that Kyle Dubas said when these big moments come again, they are going to be at their best and they are going to have success. So all eyes will be on Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews to see what kind of success they can have. And they have the tough task of trying to solve Andrei Vasilevsky, a great regular season goaltender, an amazing playoff goaltender, 2 long playoff runs with a goals against average below 2. We will have puck drop coming up in just a few moments, but first, we get you set for the national anthems. Enjoy the game, everyone.
We now ask that you please rise if you're able to, remove your hats, and join Martina Ortiz-Luis in the singing of our national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
Thank you, Martina.
It was 55 years ago tonight. The Maple Leafs celebrated their 13th Stanley Cup with a 3-1 Game 6 triumph over Montreal. The ghosts always seem to be around at this time of year. Tonight, the Cup quest begins anew. And for delivering the best regular season record in Maple Leaf history, the reward is the Tampa Bay Lightning, two-time defending champions. There's Andrei Vasilevsky, the Conn Smythe Trophy winner last year. And at the other end, Jack Campbell, who won a career-high 31 during the regular season, 7-0-2 down the stretch, 2-1 against the Lightning. First ever matchup in the playoffs between these two teams. Craig, it won't be easy for the Leafs, but I know you believe to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
You got to beat them, and you might as well try to beat them early. I think this is an incredible matchup. So much depth and great talent. Good goaltending. It should be a great ride to be a part of.
Nothing quite like it. And the Stanley Cup chase underway. John Tavares out there to start for Toronto, along with Ondrej Kase. And Ilya Mikheyev against Braden Point, who's got the puck. He's got Anthony Cirelli and Brandon Hagel with him. Pass off the inboards, and Jack Campbell's going to lunge out to cover up.
Chris, it's the second season. Every individual accomplishment goes by the wayside. The team records that this Leaf team has made go by the wayside as well. You can tell from the beginning, it's just a different look. It's a different jump. The energy's there. The crowd's into it. And what a difference it does make this year in the playoffs to have this building lively and full of Leaf fans.
Sheldon Keefe's third playoff season, and the first time he's heard cheers like that. Puck hopped over the stick of Victor Hedman, and it's sent back into the Leaf zone. Teams split their regular season series. Both won on the road and both had lopsided victories. Here comes William Nylander, and that's kicked out by Vasilevsky. Back to Giordano. It's Nylander again with a shot right on. Nylander had the first goal of the series last year against Montreal, and the final goal of that series, and was the Leaf leader in points.
You can see the matchup game all